let's move on to my experiences in the house. Normally, when the ghosts come around, at least I have this weird sensation, which I describe as someone holding one of those personal little portable fans that you can use in the office, but turning it on, standing right in your face with it, and then walking around you in a circle, just blowing at your whole body with it. It's just this weird tingling sensation that is like, oh, something's in the room with me, and it's not alive. The other telltale sign is the classic ghost sign, where the temperature in the room just drops. My boyfriend and I have been sitting on the couch behind me before, watching TV, watching a movie, and suddenly it gets really cold. And we've actually looked up at the barometer, which is right up there on the wall, and watched it go doop, 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 and the temperature just dropped. It's kind of creepy. One of the most freakiest, but not the freakiest, incidences I had was having my name called. I was sitting in the dining room area, which is basically my desk and work area and has been for the past couple of years, sitting there typing away, working on my computer, and I hear, "Dustin, Dustin," as if it was coming from the back door area, like someone opened the door and yelled my name in for some reason. I'm like, yeah, what? No response. Get up and go over there. No one's there. No one at all. Freaked me out. Another incident, I was sitting at the exact same spot, and I was probably looking into the living room where the TV is behind me, watching TV, and from that angle I can see sort of like this hallway behind me, which leads to our steps upstairs. Saw a figure walk right by me, as if going down the hall and to the stairs upstairs. Thought it was my boyfriend. A couple minutes pass, nobody comes back down the steps. I'm like, what's going on? Call upstairs, no answer. Finally call him on his cell phone. I was like, were you just in here? What's going on? He was like, I've been across the street at work. What are you talking about? Creepy. Back to the ghost children. One night, we're upstairs in the bedroom watching TV, watching a movie. We were watching a movie, I don't remember. Suddenly we hear the cats running around downstairs. We can hear them because they're big cats and they make noise. Anytime the ghost children come around, the pets go insane. It's like these little children are playing with them, chasing them. They just go nuts. And we heard them going nuts, and suddenly we heard giggling, clear as day, little kids giggling. I turned to my boyfriend and I was like, what the hell was that? He was like, it was either some weird noise by the cats, or it was the ghost children. And I was like, that was the wrong answer. You were supposed to give me any answer but that. Finally, the worst incident ever. I was laying right here on this couch with my head right here watching a movie one night. And it was around 3 a.m., which is like the most active point in the night for ghosts to be active. It's considering like the witching hour, dead time. Suddenly I feel like something's on my head. I figured it was one of the animals, because the dogs and the kitten have a tendency to jump up on the pillows behind me and sleep on your head or play with your hair. Just feel this. Finally I look up to be like, Jesus Christ, talk about scaring me. Here's one of the cats now, just reached out and touched me, gave me a heart attack. Anyways, back to the story at hand. Felt something touching me, look behind me to see if it's one of these fuckers doing that. Nothing was there. Freaked me out to no end. I was like, oh my God, I just got molested by a ghost. The irony in all of this is that as a child, I used to be fascinated by ghosts. I would check out the books from the library, I would read all the ghost stories, I would watch all the specials on TV about ghosts. Loved ghosts. Actually thought it would be fun to live in a haunted house. Actually wanted to become a parapsychologist one day. One of the things that stopped me from becoming a parapsychologist is the word psychology is part of the makeup. And once I got into undergrad and took a couple classes that dealt with psychology, I realized it was something I wouldn't be able to do years and years and years of without stabbing my eyes out. So I ended up going into another childhood love of mine, which was archaeology, which falls under the category or the discipline of anthropology here in the United States. And of course, I ended up specializing in the anthropology or archaeology of death, how humans perceive death, how we think about death, feel about death, and my dissertation is on burial rituals. So in the end, I still ended up dealing with dead people. I guess you could say I am a little obsessed with dead people, but not in a bad way. Okay. That's the end of the first part of this ghost blog. The second part, which I will do another night, another day, is going to be the part that probably everyone's interested in, trying to make contact with the other side, seeing if we can get some ghosts to come about. I can tell you as I've been sitting here talking about them, I got some little tingly sensations, and then of course the cat behind me scared the shit out of me, which was not fun. Anyways, till next time, ciao.